Rakesh. Today we are going to discuss about the capital asset and capital gain in a simple manner. This is an introduction video. So in the next series of video, we will try to cover in a detailed manner regarding the capital gains and how much we need to pay as a tax to this income tax department, and which ITF form we need to choose for filing the capital gains. We will try to cover each thing in a detailed manner in the upcoming videos. So many of them ask me what is a capital asset and how much we need to pay as a tax for the government in my previous income tax video. So I'm trying to cover those things in the next series of videos. So this is about capital asset and capital gain. So first, what is a capital asset? So capital asset means a land, it can be a building, it can be house property, vehicles, patents, trademarks, leasehold rights, machinery and jewelry, and etc. So if you buy any land in Chennai or in any place, then it can be considered as a capital asset. So similarly, building, house property, etc. If you're buying some stocks in National Stock Exchange or Bombay Stock Exchange, then it also considered as a capital asset. So there are some things that are not considered as a capital assets. These are those things. Any stock or consumable or raw material held for the purpose of building a profession is not considered as a capital asset. So personal goods such as clothes and furniture held for personal use. For example, if I am trying to buy a dining table for my personal for my personal use, then that is not considered as a capital asset. And then agricultural land in rural area is also not considered as a capital asset. And then 6.5% gold bonds, 7% gold bonds, national defense gold bonds issued by central government is also not considered as a capital asset. And then special bearer bonds, which are also not considered as a capital asset. And then gold deposit bond issued under the gold deposit scheme, which is also cannot considered as a capital asset. So these are the things that are not considered as a capital asset, and these are the things that are considered as a capital asset. So I have missed something. Equity stocks, which we buy from the BSE and NSE market, also capital asset. And then if you are trying to sell the capital asset and if you are making some gains, then that is called capital gain. So any profit or gain that arises from the sale of capital asset is a capital gain. Suppose if you bought a land in Chennai for 50 lakh rupees in 2015, and if you're trying to sell the same land for 80 lakh rupees in 2018, the gain here is 30 lakh rupees. So that is a capital gain, and you need to pay the income tax for that capital gain. So there are some percentages, but for which you need to pay as a tax. We will try to cover those percentage in a detailed manner. We will try to cover how much you need to pay for selling the land and how much you need to pay for selling the equities, like that. And this gain or profit is charged to tax in the year in which a transfer of capital asset takes place. For example, if you're trying to sell the land in 2018, then I need to file the income tax for that capital gain for the financial year 2018 and 19. And capital gains are not applicable when an asset is inherited, because there is no sale, only a transfer. If a land is inherited from my grandfather to my father and from my father to me, then that is exempted from the capital gain. However, if this asset is sold by the person who inherits it, for example, I am inheriting from my father, and if I am trying to sell that asset means, then capital gains tax will be applicable. And then the Income Tax Act has specifically exempted assets received as gifts by the way of an inheritance or ill will. So these are the things that are covered in the capital gain, and these are some situations where we need to pay tax and where the taxes are exempted. We will try to cover in a detailed manner in the upcoming video. So thanks for watching this video.